filed, my lord, on one side. Because of the wrong instruction submitted before your lordship, order has been.
My order.
Your lordship, my lord.
What was the case?
A case was on repetition, it was disposed of, my lord, in the year August 24. One gate was installed there, but instruction was one gate between the brothers dispute was there. Once the gate was installed, repetition. That was disposed of because both the
What was the name?
Ehsan Ali. That was
Somewhere in Upper Assam.
no, in Gwalpara.
Gwalpara.
Dispute between two brothers. One gate was installed, but that was, my lord, they have to tell.
But when do you want it?
Any date subject to lordship convenience.
I'll not be here from 26 for 2 weeks.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Definitely. Impure order contained page 22. Madam.
Page 22.
2.
23. But Mr. Samaria, before we begin, why should we consider this here?
Basically, my lord, it ought to be filed before the revenue goes. Other section, my lord.
You have,
That two issues are there, my lord.
these are issues with regard to facts.
Only two points are there. The first part, which has been exercised by the additional deputy commissioner, exercising the original jurisdiction is not permissible.
See, there are two sale deeds. One is with you, and one is prior to that with the private respondents. From the same.
Sell deed, registered sell deed, they say that without understand.
Anyway, be that as it may. Now, if you have that sale deed, it's on the basis of that sale deed that this mutation has been done. Now, if you have to challenge that when that sale deed exists, how can I can't declare the sale deed to be void.
But it kindly consider one aspect. So far, the rights of the both parties, these are in dispute facts. There is no need.
It's not a question of disputed facts alone. A right is flowing to them from a sale deed, registered sale deed.
Which has been.
Fine, you go before the competent court.
Exactly, my lord.
Go there.
Kindly see, my lord, approaching before the civil court, claiming right is a separate issue. Here is a case, my lord, about the issue of entry in the revenue records. Now, revenue records, lordship, can see for a moment the power which is vested by the power, under which law the power has been exercised. Just see for a moment, my lord, page 22, the impure order. Lordship, the power has been exercised by the additional deputy commissioner in a way of original jurisdiction, my lord. Section 50 demands that if any person required any entity to be incorporated, then they have to make an application. The circle officer do the needful issue notice to the respective party. Right or wrong, my lord, that is another issue, but I am there, my lord. Notice has to be served to me. Just
you come to page 24. The proposal of the circle officer is already there.
My lord, kindly see. Just section 50 says what, my lord? Regulation 50, sorry, my lord.
Assam Land and Revenue.
Prima facie, my lord, is a case where the parties has been advantaged by virtue of, my lord, leaving the asset without any notice, my lord. Regulation 52. What is the basic requirement, my lord? Publish a notice, my lord. What is there? Now, lordship, kindly, I just want to show 2 or 3 documents, my lord. Now, just look, my lord, page 29 for a moment. Page 29, I have opposed in paragraph 9.
So notice was there, you got an opportunity to oppose.
Absolutely, my lord. It's my right, my lord.
And you opposed.
Why this fact is established that, my lord, page 29, paragraph 9, I have, my lord, specifically urged that at no point of time any notice was served to me. Paragraph 9. Now, lordship, again turn.
But this was a ground you could have taken up before the Assam Board of Land
My
Revenue.
lord, reason is that, my lord, the power, lordship,
Assam Revenue Board.
my lord, kindly see, once a order is tenable in the eyes of law, then, my lord, revenue board can deal with the subject matter.
Why? Why?
My lord,
Where is that law? Show me that law.
My lord, kindly
that
see-
it's only against a legal order that an appeal will lie?
Actually, my lord, please, my lord, section, regulation 47,
47,
147.
147. Okay.
Where I will go, my lord?
147 says,
Regulation, my lord, it says to the board from order original or appellate passed by the deputy commissioner. Now, is it the order original or appellate, my lord?
it's an original order.
No, my lord. The power cannot be exercised in an order where the reason direct by section 50 demand.
Yes, Mr. Savala, what do you have to say?
My lord, actually, my lord, if they want, they can go to the revenue board. Otherwise, my lord, they have to approach the civil court, my lord.
Civil court challenging your
Yes,
sale deed.
my lord, my sale deed is registered sale deed and they say.
Be that as it
that, my
may,
lord, how they
be
can.
that as it may be a fraudulent one, but they'll have to get that out of the way before we can do something.
My lord.
Yes, Ms. Bama.
Maintainability, understandability, the challenges about it.
Will not be in a position. Yes.
Lord Superior, kindly consider by two aspects, my lord. My lord, it's a settled position of law against the order passed by the competent authority. My lord, if there is application submit is there, I have to approach there. Question is that, my lord, once that order is lawfully, my lord, passed. Neither,
Show me a decision of the Supreme Court, the distinction you are trying to make.
Lordship, then.
That a law, the order should be lawful, only then you can file an appeal.
My lord,
Just show me a decision on that point.
My lord,
I'll dismiss, I'll allow your application.
my lord, we are trying to make our case, my lord. Regulation 147 clearly indicates
I'm sorry.
that, my lord, the order of, my lord, deputy commissioner exercise original.
You want me
jurisdiction-
to dispose it off? I can dispose it off now, rejecting your claim, giving you liberty to approach the competent court of civil jurisdiction or any other board.
That,
This
my
court
lord,
should
give
not-
us that liberty, but only reason is that, my lord, that condonation period may kindly be, my lord.
That is up to law. That is law. That is a thing your section 14 would come in because you are litigating here from 2018.
My lord, no doubt, my lord, but question is that, my lord, if suppose I would like to approach before the revenue challenge that order, my lord. Limitation comes
You,
into play.
we are giving you liberty. As per law, they will proceed. Or you withdraw it, I'll pass that order, giving you liberty.
Proceed, can I get one date, my lord? Just.
Yes.
Just that thing.
Tomorrow. It will slip. Nothing more, that much only?
Yes.
Kindly pass over for the time.
For a time will not be possible. Who is appearing for the respondents? Double pressure. So timely. Yes. You say NOC under that new scheme he'll have to apply. Okay, time being. Yes, yes, what is the instructions?
Lordship, I am praying for some time, Lordship.
Why?
Just today morning, Lordship, I had a talk with him, Lordship. Your Lordship may fix it on Monday or Tuesday, any day, Lordship. I will pay.
On the prayer of the saints.
My lord, my lord, I put a fight that responded my lord. Just I want to show one order, my lord. I connect in my affidavit. Let's see, may kindly see. me.
Okay, we had required them also to place their stand. Let them place it, we'll see together. Why should we do it on piecemeal basis? Because the last order is very clear. That they will receive the instructions and then we will proceed with the matter. Mr. H. Sharma, learned learned advocate appearing for the state respondent submits that he be given a week's time to complete his instructions in the matter. Prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitions. Also, accordingly, registry to list this matter again on 28,
Lordship,
28/5/2025.
Yes. Obliged. Yes, please.
Who is appearing for the BSNL authorities?
RDP last occasion she took time, my lord.
Ah,
I have given the copy of affidavit to her so that she can.
because your
verify.
report now says that the inspector's report is by the BSNL.
My report says.
Who is, how long will you, we'll wait for this? It's a citizen before us with a grievance. It's only question who will pay. Whether the APDCL will pay or you will pay. That's all. It cannot be indefinitely put back because it's painful for them to receive no information that the matter is taken up. The death of the son would again be revived in their minds. Will not permit this. Give me a date, otherwise we'll pass on this. Huh? You have already been permitted. Now tell me when you will finally be taking this. Give me a date. We don't, whatever, if you want to file an affidavit, or you have your instructions, tell us why you should not be saddled with the responsibility. That much only. No, 2 weeks. Give me a date, specific date. You ask Ms. Devi and come back. Mr. Mullah, wait for a day. You ask Mr. Devi and come back. We'll fix the matter. And no further adjournment. Who is for the forest?
We are appearing on behalf of Mr. D. Gogoi.
Hmm.
They have filed an affidavit, but it is in the defect because we could not put we mistakenly did not put the phone number column of it. So it has to be corrected, and because the DFO's mother has expired in the meantime, and he has gone to Karnataka. And the lawsuit runs out 2 weeks time, we'll correct it. And we'll obtain this.
This eviction was finally done by the forest authorities.
There is a dispute, forest. Yeah.
No, who did the eviction? Forest.
District attorney also present.
Literally, they are assisting. The eviction was by the forest, right?
Notice was given by the district administration. It is not
Where is Mr. Gogoi? He's present.
He is not well today.
A prayer is made on behalf of Mr. D. Gogoi, learned counsel, learned standing counsel with Forest Department for an adjournment in the matter. Also, it is further submitted that an affidavit on behalf of the Forest Department is already filed. However,
No. I have got this copy.
it's already filed.
As per my instruction, they have said that they have already filed it, but
Is already filed. It's already filed, but it is in the defect. But on account of certain defects, the same has not been taken on record. Also, learned standing counsel, Forest Department to take necessary steps for rectifying the defects existing in the affidavit stated to have been so filed. And thereafter, they're filed within a period of 1 week from today or 2 weeks from today, 14 days.
that's it.
Also, thereafter, registry to list this matter along with the affidavit stated to have been so filed. Also, a copy of the affidavit, if not already served upon the learned counsel for the petitioner, the same be served on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Forthwith.
Fix the date.
After 2 weeks, it will come, you make a mention, we'll. You have been evicted already. It's better if there is a compensation claim or something. Mr. Das, learned counsel, and Das learned counsel for the learned counsel for the respondents number 4, 5,
6, 8,
6 and 8 is present. Government LC.
Standing to.
Basically 8-1 violation.
Right.
Yes. What is your stand?
My lord, I am appealing for the first time, this matter, my lord. My lord may fix this matter next week. There are several judgments, even whether this writ petition is maintainable, I will argue on that. Whether,
You could have brought that on record today itself. It's a
My-
question of law only.
no, my lord, the thing is that I do not have this brief event. Just now, I saw what is the matter about, my lord. By the glance only.
Mr. Roy, 5 minutes. Perusal, he has judgments ready. You be careful. On the prayer of Mr. Are you appearing for? Learned Standing Counsel, Enforcement Directorate. Learned Counsel appearing for the respondents. Submits that he be given a week's time to make his submissions in the matter. Prayer is not objected to by Mr. J. Roy, Learned Senior Counsel appearing for the respondents. Accordingly, registry to list those matters again on 4/6/2020. Mr. Roy, 4/6 is okay?
Interim order to complete.
Interim order passed earlier, continue till the next date of this time.
Mention for pass over timely.
Yes,
My lord, we have raised a bill and they have default in payment. They are saying that they have to receive the payment from the foreigners tribunal. So we in.
you are for whom?
I am for the APD. We are the one who have raised a bill against them. For non-due, for payment of dues.
No, we'll come to your dues subsequently. Who is for the government here?
Yeah.
Yes, what is this?
My lord,
The land, the building was taken over by you.
it is denied by the deputy commissioner.
No, no.
The affidavit is there, madam.
Things were taken over. The building he was dispossessed. And your affidavit is only to the extent that there was no agreement, tenancy agreement. That much only.
My
But
lord,
what about the earlier communications you have made?
Recently, my lord, this month, my lord, the government, my lord, paid the electricity bill of rupees 7 lakhs ago, recently paid. The department.
Where is that?
My lord,
Bring that on record.
yes, my lord, with my senior, I will take the file.
Bring
Yes,
that
sir.
on record.
I pay for timely, pass over time,
Not timing, you file that document on record.
electricity bill.
Ah,
my lord, my lord.
That is enough.
by the-
They'll
paid
be
by the-
admitting it.
Yes,
At
paid
least
by-
for that
yes,
period,
yes, yes.
they are admitting it. Then
Yes, my lord. They
you
are
should have
paying
brought it back down earlier.
my, no, my lord, recently we have.
On the prayer of the learned counsel for the petitioner, registry to list this matter again after 2 weeks. So the petitioner is at liberty to file an additional affidavit to bring on record developments taking place after the filing of the present petition. You got your bills. What is there now? You got your bills, he says.
Yes, my
No,
lord.
no, the payment has not been done.
He says it has been done.
Already paid, my lord, 7 lakhs above.
Ah.
Yesterday night, but I have printed out, my lord.
My lord, let this file. Bring it on
Ah.
record.
Okay, now be careful. If you have paid electricity bills of that building for a particular period, how can you deny that you are not in possession of
we
that?
will take
building?
instruction.
Ah.
that we-
Cool. Yes, when?
She will try to obtain instructions.
But I'll make it clear, if no objection, you will be saddled with the responsibility. This is not done. You deny it, we'll reject the writ petition. But only for the purpose of receiving instruction, that too from BSNL here. On the prayer made on behalf of Ms. R. Devi for an adjournment in the matter today to facilitate her to complete her instructions, comma, same being not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioner, registry to list this matters again on 9/6/2024. No further adjournment shall be granted to the respondents in the matter for receiving instructions. Full stop.
Give the
9/6.
No problem.
It's your long payment of contract custody.
But Mr. Bhattakur,
Work, sir.
page 36,
Work, sir.
there is a categorical third paragraph. There is a
I
categorical.
have seen your lordship will kindly see.
I got it.
Lordship.
You file a reply to this, counter this, then
No,
I have a
I
material.
don't need your lordship,
Because why they say so? The
Lordship,
completion certificate that you are relying upon,
lordship.
they have disputed that.
No, your lordship, they have not disputed. They are saying that there is no third party monitoring.
No, come to that page 36.
Yes, your lordship, I am taking, it is just.
In consideration of the same, the superior has constituted a committee, so and so, after verification of all records, the committee has rejected that the work carried out as claimed by the contractor on the ground is not verifiable on the ground and the photographs do not suggest completion of work.
Lordship will
You
kindly.
just file a small rejoinder to this,
Lordship.
dispute this, otherwise with this non-payment of bills until and unless it's an
No, that
admitted.
I know why I have not filed your lordship. Your lordship will kindly come to the paragraph prior to that. Your lordship.
I got it, third party.
Third party, and your lordship will kindly see page 32 of my petition.
Completion.
Not completion,
No, no,
third party monitoring, your lord.
It is already on record.
Yes, your lordship. Your lordship will kindly see page 32, Annexure H. This third party monitoring by the Girls Polytechnic, officials from Girls Polytechnic, your lord.
You just bring this, just dispute these two paragraphs. Otherwise, the completion certificate
Yes, sir.
has not been disputed by.
Lord,
Just clear up that fact. Mr. S. Bothak, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, submits that he be given a week's time to bring on record a rejoinder on behalf of the petitioners against the rejoinder filed by against the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondents. Full stop. Prayer accepted. Registry to list these matters again on when?
lordship, after 10 days, your lord.
You give me a date. We'll fix it on that date.
First,
11?
Lord, 11.
11/6/2020. Let him bring it on record, then we'll think.
Lordship, I was also thinking that, Lordship, it was denied by the authority, let him come again.
But strictly speaking, the documents that is there in the writ petition, you have not dealt with it in the manner required. You have said that the executive engineer's thing, you have sent it, but what action have you taken against the executive?
That is what your
That
lordship.
instruction I will take. In the meantime, I will also take instruction.
I want Mr. Bhattakur to bring that on record, all these things, then we can come in.
Lordship, I will also take.
Mr.
instruction
Bhattakur, bring it on
Yes,
record.
yes.
about the third party monitoring. Okay.
Right.
24/1 Lordship, the respondents are.
During this case, I have received instruction.
Huh.
Lordship, may kindly give me 2 weeks time, I'll file everything.
The land was acquired before it was repealed.
Yes, Lordship.
They are banking on our acquisition notice from 1967.
No.
But it was acquisition actually in 1958 and 59 by issuing 3 other notifications. If this is
Bring
allowed,
that on
there have been
record.
2 acquisitions.
Bring that on record.
When if it is so, Lordship, they have to pay compensation.
Then,
Yes, because they.
if it is done, it
Yes.
is protected.
Yes.
On the prayer of Mr. A. Bachchaji, Learned Standing Counsel, Revenue Department. The matter stands adjourned today for facilitating the respondents to file their affidavit in the matter. Also, registry accordingly to list these matters again after 3 weeks on a date to fix time. This time at least file it.
Yes. All right.
I may dispose of the matter.
Huh?
Lordship may dispose of the matter.
How?
We have filed affidavit, my lord, they have also filed reply.
We'll hear it today only. Now tell me one thing. He was the lowest, the highest bidder for that scrap material. On a particular date, he deposits the money
Yes, fine. He has deposited.
deposited. Now the things have to be handed over to him.
Yes,
You say that for the handing over thing, we had given an extension.
yes, because he has requested the department and directorate.
Okay, fine. His claim is that I was ready to take over, but the director and the engineer did not give me the final approval. Right? In the meantime, because of floods, erosion, the thing went. How can you deny that? Now show me that once the payment was made, it was his headache to take the material back. There was no reference required to be made to you. Just show me that, I'll dismiss this.
Lordship, Lordship may pass appropriate order because this vessel is submerged, it is a fact. Just the honorable court. has
Not on that.
directed-
Your stand is,
Yes, fine.
it is because of his carelessness, not taking delivery of the goods
Yes.
in time, he had lost the money even deposited. Right? He says, how can I take it until and unless you direct me to take it? By the time you directed, the vessel was
No,
gone.
Lordship, he has intimated by the authority who has auctioned the vehicle, that it is not us, some other company has auctioned the.
That
vehicle.
is your agent.
Yes.
He is your
He
agent.
is Requested, Lordship, I am not against this matter, my lord may pass appropriate order, because on last occasion also this honorable court passed the order, but he has argued that this should be released immediately. But that's why this honorable court has issued notice, Lordship. After the Lordship, the vessel is submerged, it is a fact, my lord.
Vessel is not known now.
Yes, that's why. My lord,
Now
that
you
was
tell me why a permission is not required before.
Because he himself requested.
Show me
us
that.
in- Yes,
Show me
of course,
that.
annexed in my affidavit,
Where?
lordship, page 71.
That is your claim, Mr. Singha.
Yes, Your Lordship. In fact, I would like to further add to that, the photographs which are annexed at page 60 to 63.
Oh, we'll come to the photographs. First, let us see the thing. Yes.
Page 71, my lord.
Hmm.
Annexa 1 is a letter from director to Home International to the petitioner regarding extension of lifting order. Lordship, subject, sir, with reference to the letter and subject cited above, I would like to inform you that as per your request by letter dated such and such, the directorate has extended the period as mentioned in the lifting order for the next 2 months. It is up to 30/11/23 against the census as mentioned in your letter. And he have already listed, I think, two vessels, only one left, all right. We have extended the period. It is well known. This vessel is there, which he has purchased in the auction process, my lord. I don't think, Lord, any further intimation is required. That he is well aware that this is his vessel now.
Mr. Singha, what was the date when the vessel was submerged?
Your Lordship will kindly turn to page 62. In fact, prior to that also, the vessel was not traceable, Your Lordship. This photograph is of 12/10/2023. It was taken on 7. MV coming, position 5 days back at.
Now, your case in your rejoinder is that, okay, you have said this, but where is the communication given to me to take the vehicle,
Yes,
take the vessel?
yes.
Now, where is that requirement?
Your Lordship, MSTC is the auction, is the agency who conducts the auction.
So this photograph is of
12/10/2023. This photograph is of 7/10, Your Lordship.
7/10,
Yes, Your Lordship.
23. Okay,
And the next page is, Your Lordship, 12/10/2023.
it's gone.
It's gone. Now, Your Lordship, they issue me the order on 14/11/2023. That is at page 49. This is the director, he issues the
So,
direction,
but on that day, the vessel is not there.
not there. In fact, prior to that also, the vessel was not traceable. That was my admitted case. In fact, I could not leave the other 2 vessels also.
So, madam, this letter was issued on 14/11. Without this letter, how can he? And when did you deposit the money?
Your Lordship, the amount was deposited. If your Lordships kindly turn to page 37. That's the bank statement, Your Lordship.
No, there is a reference here. So,
Yes, Your Lordship, the amount was deposited on 19/8/2023.
19?
19/8/2023, Your Lordship. In fact, prior to that also, Your Lordship.
And
Yes,
lordship,
19/8/2023. 10% of the amount was deposited prior to that, and the remaining was deposited on 19/8/2023. It's written in the delivery order by MSTC, Your Lordship, at page 42.
that we are not disputing, my lord, regarding the amount.
So, on the day you issued this communication,
Yes.
14/11, the vessel was not there.
Before the lordship, the letter of 29/2023, the page 71 letter,
Page?
71 in my affidavit, Annexa 1.
Page 71.
Yeah.
This is now taken care of by 14/11. That was for deposition of he deposited the money after this.
This is not for deposition, my lord. This is as per his request, we have extended the time for lifting.
No, where?
Yes, page 71, my lord. Of my affidavit, Annexa 1.
Where is that lifting order?
That is, we have extended. We have
No, where is
extended.
that lifting order, original lifting order?
Original lifting order is not there, but he has
Where is that?
requested.
So we want to know that, what is there?
Then I will get the instruction if there is any original lifting order is there or only that order included as page 49, they have only issued.
Yes, Mr. Rana. Mr. Singha, where is that original order?
As per my instruction, your lordship,
Because they refer here that as per your request white letter dated 11/9
yes, your
has
lordship,
extended the period as mentioned in the lifting order
yes, your lordship.
for next 2 months up to 30/11/23
If your lordship.
against the
can-
lot number so and so, so and so, so.
Your
and so.
lordship kindly comes to page 46 of my petition. These documents are annexed here. There was no concealment of facts, your lordship. If your lordship kindly turns to page 46, this was my request letter. And this request letter was in pursuant to.
So
the
what
order-
is now pending the amount that you paid?
Yes, your lordship, that only I'm saying.
Refund that.
Personally, kindly, but that, well, personally, kindly, may not observe that as agreed by the parties because I have this objective.
No, we'll not say as agreed.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Personally, kindly record my affidavit paragraph of page number 10, 13, 15, lordship, and 8 also.
Not passing the order today. I'll keep it parted. On the next date, I'll pass the order.
I-
But we are allowing it. No interest.
Lordship.
Yes, yes.
That you will concede, I'll write
Yes,
that
your
you
lordship.
concede to
Your
that.
lordship may record it.
I have
pressing for
recorded
it,
it.
in fact.
Lordship may grant us 3 months time actually. This
2 months time.
3 months
Heard
time.
the Lanark Council for the parties at length. Hearing remains inconclusive. Registry to list this matter again on Korea, so to subdivision. No, 10 तारीख मैंने दी थी. 10,
Lordship, 3
10,
months
6,
time.
20.
Right, Lordship, 3 months, my lord.
We'll see.
My lord.
But we'll record your thing that no.
No, no,
Yes,
in
yes,
fact, I'm not
yes,
praying
yes.
for that, in fact, your lordship. Deeply obliged, your lordship.
Obliged, my lord.
Mr. Bhattakur, I was with you in this matters, but I'm not taking it up because I know some people in the other case. It was brought to my notice. So I think I should not be taking it. List this matters before any other bench without me, moon of the day.
Deeply obliged. Maybe it's a lordship.
What is left here?
Kindly given standing, madam.
Why?
Youngest council who is coming, madam.
Okay, let him come at his own convenience. Today not possible. Madam, 3D notification published.
Yes, my lord.
You have it?
Yes,
You have brought it on record
yes.
by way of affidavit. Mr. Soma, is it on affidavit? Is it on records here?
3D is not in the.
Oh, bring it on record. File a small affidavit. That's the only thing.
But nothing remains in the case.
I know that.
Award
He is senior is not there. I don't want to trouble him.
3C
Mr.
award has already passed and work is going on, lordship.
Just bring it on record. We'll close the matter. Miss L. Leonard, Standing Council, NHIDCL.
Lordship.
Submits that she be granted a week's time to bring on record additional affidavit. An additional affidavit, to file an additional affidavit. Full stop. Prayer is not objected to by the Lanark Council for the petitioner. Accordingly, registered to list this matters again on 9/6/2025. You just bring it on record, we'll close it.
Deeply obliged.
Because there is already an order of this court on that point.
Lordship, the dignity should
Mr. Sinha, elections are also, what is now here?
Of course, madam.
Nothing is left.
Lordship, it is covered by the judgment of the 24 fourth and 24. It's not with us, lordship.
My Lord Justice M. Chaudhary. Destroy it.
So today, madam, I am replaced, but actually, madam,
Briefless.
yes, we're different, by same name, different by drops. Next week, madam.
On the prayer of Mr. B. Sinha, raised Lanark Council for the petitioner for an adjournment in the matter. Also, not objected to by the Lanark Council for the respondents. Registered to list those matters again after 2 weeks on a date to fixed place.
All right.
Keep that judgment handy. What happened to your voice? Gone. Yes, what is the stand of the excise department?
Lordship, we have since there was an inquiry going on, another complaint was received, and therefore medicinal
See.
inquiry has been conducted.
You gave that license.
Yes, Your Lordship.
These factors were there. Why did you ignore it?
These factors were not.
No, the schools, existence of schools, temples. This is the allegation. The brawl and all, those are different things altogether. But the main allegation is that the bar was set up in an area, residential area, 1, without taking the objections of the residents, 2, 3, near a school, near a religious place.
But
Now,
it was closed
how-
down by the magistrate, Your Lordship.
Forget it. You gave the license.
We gave the license, but
How can, these are factors which you have to weigh in when you give the license?
it was closed down by the magistrate on the.
We got it, but that's why we wanted your stand.
Yes, Your Lordship. I have the instruction. There was an inquiry conducted, even a person hearing was given to the complainants and the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Then what happened?
We are waiting for the report, Your Lordship. It was conducted on recently on 15/5/2025.
But this thing are not something which came up. I'm not on the brawl, on the other acts, criminal acts done by. I am on the question as to how this bar could be set up if these were the factors existing. You'll have to reply to that. Otherwise, this story may not be very acceptable. On the prayer of the Lanark Standing Council, Excise Department, Mr. R.R. Gogoi, Lanark Standing Council, Excise Department submits that he be given
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
2 weeks' time to file an affidavit in the matter enclosing the inquiry report of the authorities, with regard to the operation of the bar cum restaurant by the petitioner herein. Also, prayer is not objected to by the Lanark Council for the petitioner. Registered to list these matters again immediately after completion of 2 weeks from today.
All right, sir.
Who is for the railways? You tell us why the R5 was preferred. You have a policy.
Not aware about the case.
Get Mr. R. Gogoi. You come back. K. Gogoi, sorry. Seen the Laujima court note dated 21/2/2022, service upon respondent number 3 is held to be complete. Also, registry accordingly to list these matters for admission. Yes, madam.
Lordship, I want to withdraw this petition, Lordship.
Your name?
P. Odikari.
P.
Odikari.
Ms. P. Adhikari, Lanark Council for the applicant on instruction submit that she be permitted to withdraw the present writ petition. Prayer is not objected to by the Lanark Council for the respondents. So accordingly, the writ petition, the
Lordship,
interlocutory application stands dismissed on withdrawal. Yes,
Lordship, I have an objection to the withdrawal, Lordship.
why?
Lordship, what has happened is that they have filed another writ petition on
Hmm.
the same cause of action. And that is pending adjudication, Lordship.
What is the number?
2067 of the 2070.
Registry to list this matter again on 7/5/2025 along with WPC number
2076 of the 25.
20
7/6/25.
76/2025.
Much of that.
Already, the representation has disposed of.
Where is that order?
Order.
Where is that order? Order. Speaking order. Huh?
Speaking orders. I don't have the petition copy actually to the law.
Forget it. You have passed the speaking order.
Speaking orders.
Yes, madam. Your representation has been disposed of on 7/2/2025. So what, that is the only direction was to dispose of your representation.
No, sure. I have no instruction.
Okay, no need. They have done it. If you have anything, you give a copy. Ms. M. Kotok, learned counsel appearing for the respondents have placed on record a speaking order dated 17/2/2025, issued by the Director, Assam Director, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, disposing of the representation preferred by the petitioner by rejecting his claim made, whereby rejecting the claim made therein. Also, on perusal of the speaking order dated 17/2/2025, this court is of the considered view that the directions passed by this court wide order dated 26/9/2023 in WPC number 2273/2014 has been substantially complied with. Also, in view of the above, the contempt petition stands closed, notices issued stand discharged. A copy of the speaking order dated 17/2/2025 is kept, produced by Ms. M. Kotoki, is kept on record and marked as X. A copy, give it to. If you don't have it, you have a copy, give it to. Also, the petitioner is at liberty, petitioner is at liberty to essay the speaking order dated 17/2/2025 in accordance with law. Has there been a change in the constitution of the company? Directors have changed. Then the
No, my lord.
directors who have filed the writ petition.
No, my lord, there
Then
is nothing.
why?
The only problem is.
Why should we hear the same party from two faces?
My lord, the only problem is that we are residing in the tea garden area.
You be
And
the,
there are certain conflicts within the directors.
that is for you to resolve.
That
The
is for us.
company is before us. The company is duly represented. Now, why should we hear a part of the petitioner separately?
My lord, we have no separate prayer, otherwise we are just
Then
supplementing the petition. We are not objecting to their prayer.
You assist Mr. Sahewala for that, but not in this manner. You withdraw it or I'll have to pass orders.
My lord, the only issue is that the applicants, among the applicants as well as the now director who has, through whom the objection has been filed, they are, it is otherwise a family run company. The issue is between, there are conflicts between the directors.
You
separate-
resolve that conflict wherever,
It is going on before the NCLT, my lord.
then
separate
fine.
applications.
Why should we come in now?
My lord, the only issue pertaining here is that we are staying there and any order which is passed is not just against the company, but physically also.
That is not our outlook.
In that regard, if I may pray, my lord, then we may be, my lord may pass appropriate order, but we may be given a liberty to find appropriate writ petition if there.
You withdraw it, I'll give you liberty.
Very well.
On instructions, Mr.
And Chaudhary.
N. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the applicant, submit that he be permitted to withdraw the present writ petition with liberty to
Which case, my lord?
miss case.
Miss case, my lord.
Miss case. Interlocutory application, huh? with liberty to approach this court raising the grievances existing with grievances, approach this court by way of filing an appropriate application, raising the grievances, their grievances. Also, prayer is not objected to by Mr. J.N. Saiwala, learned senior counsel appearing for the opposite party, number 1, 2, oblique writ petitions. Also, in view of the above, the present interlocutory application stands dismissed on withdrawal. However, liberty is reserved to the petitioners, to the applicants, to file appropriate application, raising their grievances in accordance with law. Only on that count I have non-security. Otherwise, there was nothing. If there was a dispute that they were not doing it in the manner required or something, we would have considered, but nothing is here.
Well, that is a matter of a separate proceeding. It is going. Thank you.
Lordship, my grievance here is that the interim order.
Have you seen the affidavit file?
Yes, sir.
Have you gone through it? What is left after that?
Lordship, the statements that they have made are really.
Have you disputed that?
Lordship, we need to file an
Then
affidavit.
why are you arguing it? You file a, pray for that.
At least. we will
Ms.
stop.
N. Begum, learned counsel appearing for the petitioners, for the applicants. IMA submits that she be granted a week's time, 2 weeks' time,
No, Lordship, a little less. I'll file it.
1 week time to bring on record the rejoinder on behalf of the applicants to the affidavit filed by the respondents number,
2, 3, and
2, 3, 4.
by the opposite party number
2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. Push a prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the opposite parties. Push up, raise accordingly to list this matter again after 1 week on a date to fix by. Because they have categorically stated that the interim directions was in a particular direction. These steps took place before that. Until and unless you don't dispute it.
It
And
is-
also, madam, you will have to show your right, what right you have to over that land. Okay, next.
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Council P. Bora. Lordship, as per the instructions I have, Lordship, service is complete upon all the responses.
No, I'm appearing for ONGC.
Hmm.
Our affidavit is ready. Lordship will fix
Okay.
another date. Another thing, my lord, this is another similar.
Seen the
matter.
Laujima court order dated 9/5/2025, which reflects that the steps service of notice upon the respondent number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 have been completed. Also, accordingly, I'm not saying anything. I'll just put it for we'll put it for admission. You can reiterate your prayer. In the meantime, you file.
Or lordship may fix a date because another similar matter is there. So if both the matters comes together in the meeting,
You can give me the date number. Push up.
I'm giving the number,
Push
413.
up. Register accordingly. Register to list this matters for admission along with WPC number
413.
413/2025 on. Give me a date.
4th of June.
On 4/6/2025. Push up. Parties are at liberty to complete their pleadings in the meantime. Push up.
I'm representing ONGC. my lord.
Much please.
Oh, your attendance. Mr. S. Chakraborty, learned standing counsel ONGC is present for the respond number
All the response.
or for all the respondents. Respondent number 6 not served.
My lord, kindly see, my lord, black PC1, my lord.
Hmm?
Black PC1.
Array, now TC3 has come. TC1 is
My
too
lord,
old. Now the latest is that there is a dispute whether it is served or not served.
Yes,
Take fresh steps or you take
Yes.
the stay.
yes.
And what is your instruction?
Well, the earlier instruction which I have placed,
Hmm.
in fact, some instruction,
Enquiry report.
the important is the inquiry report. My instruction is that they are not cooperating at all. They have been called twice, but they are not cooperating in the inquiry. The additional SP crime, Sonitpur has been entrusted the inquiry. He could not complete the inquiry. They are not cooperating. No, actually, my observation that they would cooperate.
My lord, let them file affidavit, my lord.
You file it,
Yes, my lord.
then we will say.
Otherwise,
Yes.
my lord, it will-
Their case is torture by respondent number 5 and 6, two
Yes,
police
yes.
officers.
They said that when
At the
they,
time of
they went,
submission of my bail order.
they denied it, but I'll bring it on.
You filed that
And
FIR.
ultimately.
And now respondent number 6, he may not be the officer in charge of that police station as of date. So we'll ask the respondent number 2 to office of the respondent number 2 to get the notice served on him. He will give you an extra copy.
Then we have submitted representation before the SP and the DCP also. no, sir?
He may not be, we don't know. You know where respondent number 6 is today working? Do you know? Then he is a transferee. He may not be in that district. He can be in some other district also. So telling the SP may not be feasible. We'll ask the office of the respondent number 2 to get the copy served upon the respondent number 6, wherever he is.
Yes.
Okay? Seen the,
And the SP has, ultimately the inquiry has been directed, but this is not proceed with the inquiry because.
that we'll see. First, let the services be complete. And you can file your affidavit bringing that on record. Seen the Lajima Court report, the note dated 13/5/2025, which reflects that the service of notice upon the respondent number 6 cannot be deemed to have been completed. So accordingly, petitioner is directed to serve an extra copy of the writ petition along with its annexure to the office of the senior government advocate, Assam Guwahati High Court. So the office of the senior government advocate, Assam, shall forward the copy of the writ petition to the office of the Director General of Police, Assam, for service upon the respondent number 6, wherever he is presently posted. So the written memo after service, the notice being so served, comma, an affidavit in this connection shall be filed by a competent officer in the office of the Director General of Police, Assam, before this court. So services be effected within a period of 3 weeks from today. Registry to list these matters again after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by
They will give me copy by today.
today.
May-
ऊपर में लिखा ना service notice within the course of during the course of the day.
may-
Service a notice, copy of the notice upon the office of the senior government advocate during the course of the day.
May I pray for a date, and the fixed date?
No, if I'll do it, we'll see. Can you get them? It's going too much now. Can you get them? Can you get the councils at least? Can serve a copy? Huh? Then we will see what can be done. But do it today. Tomorrow I'll list it. This is going too much. Now they have kept it defective there.
Yes, sir. Because on the.
We'll pass orders that whatever happens, that restriction that we have put, we'll recall it.
Or your lordship, we may be allowed to approach.
No. No. That would be amending my order. Without hearing them will not be permissible. We will modify that in the given facts and circumstances. Tomorrow. You can serve a copy upon him today.
I'll try.
Learned Counsel for the petition is directed to serve a copy of the review petition upon the learned counsels representing the respondents in the earlier review petition being review petition number
3/25.
3/2025. Registry to list these matters again tomorrow. That is so and so by slip. Yeah, I think we have concluded. Mr. Goswami had also made his submissions. I'm sorry because I was not here. I could not do anything. Okay.
Lordship asked him to make a gist of.
Gist of that cases. But he is not there. What to do?
Lordship will take up on 27.
No, I'll not be here for 2 weeks. After that, I'll have to take it. For some, her, heard the counsel for the petitioner. However, no one has entered appearance on behalf of the respondents. For the ends of justice, restrict to list these matters again on 12/6/2024.
Deeply online.
It took you, it was in there, but it was. Time being given? Yes. None appears for the petitioner on call. Ms. M. Burma, learned government advocate, is present for the state respondents. For the ends of justice, raised to list those matters again on. We'll have it again on 9th. Don't want to dismiss it. If he is there, we'll say that you follow that thing.
Lordship can give liberty to the petitioner.
He has
to
done many
apply
things.
under the RTA
No,
case
he
of
has
court.
done it. He has placed it. Now, why should we with a line dismiss it? We'll give him one more opportunity. Okay. Awesome.
My lord, in this matter, my lord, A. Gogoi is in busy in court number 11.
What is his instructions?
He needs some time to file affidavit.
A prayer is made on behalf of Mr. K. Gogoi, learned CGC, for an adjournment in the matter to facilitate completion of instructions. Full stop. Mr. Shahuk, learned counsel for the petitioner, is present. Proceed. There is an interim direction.
My lord.
Full stop. In view of the above, raised to list these matters again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing. Mr. H.R. Ahmed, learned counsel, H.R. Ahmed, learned counsel, representing the respondent number 5 is present. You file your affidavit also. Good. 2 weeks, you make a mention. Let him, because you have an interim order, you're protected.
No, otherwise, the tank is getting filled up by water and the fishes will jump out.
You put the fishes inside.
No.
Well,
But otherwise, fishes will be.
okay, we'll hear it today. Argue.
No, I'm not,
You argue.
only a fix.
Show me how the preference is to be put here. How is the preference to be given? Once a tender process is initiated, the rule or the regulation that you are relying is a pre-tender stage. That if there is a cooperative society of registered cooperative society of railway or employees, give it to them or give it to a fishery. But if it is not there, go for a tender. They have gone for a tender. Once it is a tender, where is the question of preference? When the rates are totally different, he is offering a higher rate.
Yes, of course, but.
And there is no such stipulation in the tender that it will be given irrespective of the rates to a cooperative society only.
Only preference, I'm talking about preference.
Preference, show me how that preference can be given when the rate given is higher than, much higher than what you have given.
Not much higher, only 500 something is.
Be that as it is higher. And there is no stipulation in the advertisement or the NIT that this would be followed. What is the beauty in asking him also to make a submission, submit his bids when the bid is to be given to you? That is not the purport. The purport is at page 42. If no such society, it may be let out to others by open public auction or open tender. Now, once it's open public tender, everybody is same. Whoever has quoted the higher price, he will get it. How can you claim preference? Satisfy me, I'll allow you. Let me, after 2 weeks, we should. I did it with the purpose I wanted to know their stand. Now you get it. Yes, Mr. Andik, anything?